Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. We have played this game for 23 hours. Yesterday we had a very complicated segment where our map was taken away from us. We have the map back. I did a truckload of exploring. I don't know, I might be close to the end. We still need a key to open the thing that has the king that we need to save. But I don't actually know. We might be close to the end. I guess we'll see. Now I can move over here. And yeah. We're playing League of Legends. No, Lands of Lore. Yeah, that's a much better game. Shots fired, etc. I mean, if you like League of Legends, it's fine. Keep in mind, I did play a bunch of Dota at some point, and people who play Dota are prejudiced against League of Legends. Alright, so we came from here. We got to castle level 2. We had to do a segment with no map here. We couldn't open this was stuck. Couldn't open this, we're missing a key. And these were unopened. I assume we come from elsewhere. Then eventually we did this horrible segment. We went upstairs, which is where we are at right now. We did pretty much all of this. Haven't missed a single thing so far, except for this door. This door we couldn't find a way to open it. Either we couldn't find a way to open it, or we just didn't have time to go there. There's also this door. I think this one is a lock we can't open. There's a passage here. There is stuff here. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, those are inverted. Is there anything here? There is a switch I couldn't see here. Oh. Yeah, hello, hi. Adder key. Okay, we have a few keys. The adder key and the small key. Is there anything else I missed around here? No, it was that button, this pressure plate. I'm gonna keep this pressure plate pressed if I can. There. Dodged. Oh, this was the other door. Okay. Okay, let me... I have to keep saving because there are some enemies here that can be very annoying. We are not equipping... Oh, we are equipping armor. I think there are no armor deleting enemies on this floor. Is that's whatever. I can't make it through here, like that damages you and pushes you backwards. What about this? Same thing from the other side, okay. Very cool looking enemy. What does this do? No idea. Those are all just decorations. And the place we were at, it's marked as a wall on the map. I think... yeah, there is nothing here. Okay. And okay. There's an enemy here. Oh, one of these. These are the ones that stun you. And this guy is stunned. Okay, he's back. Can you please kill this thing? Thank you. Where am I? I need to find a door I can lock myself behind. So I can sleep. Right, this guy, I remember now, he lost his armor. Wait, it's this one. Wait, everyone has their armor. Remember one of them had lost their armor. I think I got confused. Let me do this. Okay, everyone can heal up. Right. I pressed enter. I don't know why it didn't work. It's this way? Yes. Well, no, I haven't finished exploring. Wait. I know where I'm gonna take damage from that. Fine. No, shit, not fine. Where is it? Man, imagine you're all bruised and all bled over and go to bed. When you wake up, like, everything's clean. You would be suspicious as all fuck, like, who came along while I was asleep and cleaned my face? It was a bit oh shit. I can't go there. No! Okay, that's a reload. I'm not going through this shit, no. At least I have a map here, but nope. That's an easy reload. Oh, there are other switches. Oh. Okay, that switch is a trap, but this one is fine. I'm gonna explore everything else, actually. Before I go there. I know, I know. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Was that completely devoid of switches? It was, okay. And a noir key. Interesting. Some of these keys I'm sure I have already unlocked. Whatever they would unlock with big locks. Lockpicks? Lockpicks. Oh shit, hi. Ah shit. Ah shit. There is a King Richard. This guy's still using the rogue thing.
There is no way to pick this lock. It does not fit. It does not fit. It does not fit.
Interesting. So that's where King Richard is. But we do not have the key for that. There is a switch there that I can probably hit from here. What? Nope, I'm just gonna throw everything I have. I threw away too much shit, well... Carry-on key. That might be the one. Let me get this other stuff back. I might be forced to fall into that hole to get out of here. Well, no, actually I didn't. I never pressed this, but it doesn't help. And I don't know if that deletes the thing. It doesn't. Okay, we'll have to drop on this hole specifically. Okay, it doesn't drop me to the dungeons, but it drops me on this part of the thing. But we have the map. Will it get deleted as soon as I walk here? Kind of. Not really. Yeah, I need to go there, so I need to go south. See a bunch of holes. Wait, this is a different passage, okay. Okay, we're back up here. So we didn't get the map deleted that time, so that's pretty good, I guess. But now we have to redo all of this. We'll see how it goes. This one is already pulled. Wait, what? Might have to pull that again? Okay.
Now the acid burned my armor.
Ah, fuck. These guys delete your armor. Ah, fucking hell, man. Just to waste your time, I swear to God. Yeah, and then it dies just like that, so you don't have to reload. Right, now I have to check the doors that we couldn't open, see if any of them is either open or now we can unlock with one of the keys we got. This is annoying because this can delete my... Oh, I killed it. It can delete my armor. Is this the right way? Yeah, well, yeah, okay, this is where it starts to have doors. We haven't opened yet. This one, we can just press to open. This one we can't. Huh. No switches. Maybe you do this? No. This seems to be the same. Yeah, just making sure there isn't some kind of combination mechanism. So these two doors, I don't know. Right, and I didn't check this corridor. I'm surrounded. Okay, just reload. I can't survive this. Did I save on a spot where I'm just dead? Unless I kill them very quickly like that. Yeah, there's another one behind me probably. Okay, got it. Oh no, that was a wall. Can I sleep here? I can. Jesus. Oh shit! Hello there, Musifate. Welcome in, my friend. Man, what a shitty heal. Can you heal this guy better? No, you can't. Everyone is stunned. Come on, let me play the game, you stupid ass. Lousy shit. Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, this game has been a lot harder than this, actually. We're actually doing fine. Oh, this is that door that didn't open from the other side. I can probably open it by doing this, doesn't matter. I can probably open this by doing this, doesn't matter. This one is different. Okay, so this one is probably this. Now let me see if I can. Let me see if it is lockpickable.
There is no way.
No, it isn't. Okay, let me see if any of my keys works on it.
It does not fit. It does not fit.
The Noir key works. Alright, but what did that do? Wait. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, so I was there, I got a portal by clicking that button, teleported me here. Confusing? We getting the new key around here somewhere. That was... Oh, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, we can keep going. Careful, I don't want to lose my armor. And there are, and that's the problem. I'll probably have to reload here. Everyone still has their armor for now. Maybe I can get lucky. I did get lucky. Okay. By the way, I haven't used money in this game a whole lot. We don't have a way to use it now. I wonder if I could have bought upgrades. It has a way better monetary system than something like Evil of Dawn, but it's still not that good. The shops are cumbersome to use and they're not particularly... They don't feel relevant. Didn't see anything there. Okay. I don't see any openings here, so we'll probably find another portal to head back. Still, well, everything else is open, right? Except for the door to King Richard. Oh, and this one. There's this one, okay. We need to find a key before getting to King Richard. One of the pyramid keys. This might be the key to King Richard's chambers. Upstairs? Castle level 3. Oh boy.
You will not cheat me again.
I was gonna mention Scotia or going up on her castle, so... And I can't go back from here, but King Richard is still... I need to find a way to go back down.
The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fit.
There is no way to pick this lock. There is no way to pick this lock. It does not fit. It does not fit.
So there are these three? Oh, this is a button. Okay, interesting.
This is fine.
It should be welcoming Sakura. It should be fine, although I do need to find a way to go back down. I wonder if you get a bad ending if you defeat Scotia without releasing the king. Although Scotia has the last key. I forgot to start the timer, by the way. How long have I been streaming? I'm gonna say 30 minutes. No, not 30, 20. So let me add 20 minutes here. And resume the timer. 25-ish. Greetings, Ofair. Okay, this lock is pickable. I'm just gonna equip my Axe of Rogueness. On a Saturday, yes! Yes, we're streaming on Saturdays now. Very fancy. I got a thing I need to show you people later. Probably at the end of this stream. I got a gift that I really think you guys are gonna get a kick out of it. Arbalest Eternity. Yeah, I have a few of these, like Valkyrie Redemption and No Eternity. Let me do a little bit of organizing here, briefly. Just so I can slot it around here. Floating Break is in full effect. Yes, it's very fancy. Bastion Plate. Is that an upgrade? It is quite an upgrade.
Empty.
We keep getting money. I don't know what to use the money for. I'm worried about the progress situation here because of... I don't know, I probably have to kill Scotia to get the last key so I can even open King Richard's sarcophagus, whatever. Oh, that's a nice Sakura emote. Oh, there was a switch there I didn't see. Oh, hi. The very good sprites. He made me drop the weapons. Is everyone with everything? Yes. You have a few, you have several. They are all awesome. It's like, Sakura is one of those very fancy streamers that has specifically themed emotes for her channel. My stuff is all generic and lame. Like me! Sakura is like a professional streamer. There's a lot of pink in Sakura as a person. Did I run across any switches? No. Geriatric and lame. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna have an event like December that is going to be like just made up of old people. Old-tober or something. Only people that are like... Only people that were around while the pyramids were being built. It's going to be me, Sakura, and a few others. I think Atari Beer Pong might qualify. Oily key. 40-something retro streamers. We're both great. Yeah, well, I did lose, not gain. I lost a few years of age when I lost my freaking 80 pounds, 90 pounds or something. I do feel younger, unsurprisingly. It's Amiga droplets, everyone. We got hit by Amiga droplets. It's not even an Amiga game. Amazing. You awaken, yes I do. Is this where I was going? Yes. All the Samber streamers. Yeah, you guys remember that stupid ass Apple advert? What are you doing on your... So you're working on your computer. And the little shit looks back. Well, what's a computer? The thing right in front of you, you piece of shit. Guys, you guys know that ad. It was infuriating. What's a computer? Yeah, the kid, there's a kid using an iPad. A neighbor comes along and asks what you're doing on your computer, and the kid looks, what's a computer? Man, fuck off, kid. You know what a fucking computer is. I'm a PC and I'm a Mac. And the Mac in those commercials is always a douche. Is there anyone here that identifies themselves as the Mac on those ads? Jesus, just like in real life. It's fine if you like it, it's fine if you prefer it. Like, Windows is shit, I'm not defending Windows. I fucking hate Mac computers with a passion, but whatever. But that guy was insufferable, holy shit. Don't be insufferable about it, alright?
There is no way to pick this lock.
Oh.
It does not fit. It does not fit. It does not fit. It does not fit.
Okay, there is a chest. We can't fit anything. Windows is terrible, but then there's everything else. I used to say that Windows was like the absolute worst, to the exception of all the alternatives. But Windows has gotten way worse, so that's no longer true. Max sufferable. The PC company pretends not to be PC so they can be popular. Why wouldn't PCs be popular though? Hang on, I think my camera is a little bit too saturated. Yeah, I think this is better. I think it was too saturated. You're getting a Dell. Jesus. Calm down, Satan. I've recently learned that HP, you know, the makers of laptops, HP stands for hinge problems. Because the hinges on their laptops break after a year. It was a different time. Everything's... Oh, shit. Everything sucks nowadays. Remember Gateway all over the place, touting itself as the best PC. Yeah, we honestly, like, I'm in the periphery, like, I'm in Brazil. We didn't have the same manufacturers down here. I can tell you... Oh. Death key. Is this for that chest? I have to test. But I can tell you that down here in Brazil...
It does not fit.
Dell stuff is pretty solid, actually. I mean, I have a Dell monitor. It was my best option, and like I literally did an old person thing. I called their phone number to talk to them to order this, and they gave me a like freaking discounts and shit. I got a way better price than anywhere else. It was the best deal I could get on a monitor. At least down here, and it had like truckload of warranty, and I paid in like 500,000 installments. It was amazing. Paying 223 from Gateway. Network name was Super Cal. Dell makes great monitors, just not really gaming oriented. They do make gaming oriented monitors. They're branded under Alienware. You can't ignore the brand. And you need to hear me out here. Dell has a very good presence in my country, which means they have very good prices, which makes them very competitive. You might think that Alienware might be overpriced until you see the price of everything else in Brazil. So I have an Alienware monitor, and it was the most budget-conscious decision I could have made if I wanted a good gaming monitor at the time. Because prices here are weird. Like I said, Dell is whatever it is over there, Dell and Alienware. Down here, they're actually a good deal. Dads almost made them sound mystical. We used one thinking this is worse than what my dad built. They used to make great monitors. The monitor that I have is fucking phenomenal. I think it's probably the best non-OLED monitor I could get. I've gone over the reasons why I didn't want an OLED monitor. Oh, shit. Is that... It's an AW2723DF, if you care, you want to research. Like, I did a lot of research back then, and I can tell you that when I bought this, if you lived in the United States, this wasn't a good deal of a monitor. Because usually you could get something slightly better for the same price, or something that was about the same for slightly cheaper, which I think is on brand for Alienware over there. Down here, I promise you, this was the best deal I could get. Because that's the thing on a country like mine. If a company has an actual presence in your country, they actually care. Usually, it's a much better deal than the ones that don't, because they want to offer good prices and shit. Because they can offer better prices. So like the best deals you can have for cell phones down here are for companies that do have physical presences in Brazil. Which is why me and my wife both have Motorola's. They're like the best bang for the buck you can get down here. Pretty much. You had your OLED for just over a year, 0 complaints. I think, personal opinion, I can't go. I can't go further into it if anyone cares, but I think if you want to buy a monitor and you don't need it to last more than, say, 5 to 6 years, an OLED is probably the best choice.
It does not fit. It does not fit. It does not fit.
They are better,
It does
technically.
not fit.
Like if you put them side by side, of course the OLED monitor is gonna
Empty.
have a much better image. And the blacks and the lack of backlight bleed and everything. The problem with OLED displays is the degradation that you cannot escape from. When it comes to like phone displays, I always go for OLED because I will replace my phone in 5-6 years. That's fine. But this monitor in front of me right now, it needs to last at least 20 years. That's how... Because that's the other monitor that I'm using right here is older than that. So, not debating. I have any behavior issues. Yeah, no, Sakura. Like I said, I'm just giving my general opinion on OLED monitors. They are better if you can afford them. You just have to... People need to be informed and balance out the fact that their lifespan is shorter than an LCD monitors. The equivalent was noticeably worse. Interesting. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm gonna put it on this guy. Make sure... I gave it to that guy specifically because he had the lowest protection. Yours was a splurge, as a streamer. The ultra-wide was maybe not the best choice, but it is nice. I mean, if it is ultra-wide and you're a streamer, you should do that thing where you set it up as multiple monitors. I think there's software to do that. So Windows sees it as 2 monitors, so you can like do full screen game on one and OBS on the other, stuff like that. You can do that if you haven't, maybe looking into that would be useful. Like I've seen people that do get ultra wide or even like TV monitors to split them into multiple virtual spaces or whatever Windows calls them. And, you know, someday I might go for an OLED monitor and have this amazing thing as a secondary monitor, which kind of feels like a waste. But not this year, not next year. Maybe not, probably not ever. But the idea is enticing, of course. Now, we haven't opened this. I want to remember that we haven't opened that because we need a key. You've turned the screen down to 800 by 600, which is hilarious. You're right, it is hilarious. Ultrawide was the Dell you were referring to earlier that got replaced, and the one you bought was great. LED style, though. The ultra wide, the regular wide to be great. Yeah, that's good. For me, ultra wide is kind of... I like standard. Like for the longest time, I didn't want to go over 1080p just to not be out of like standard definition stuff. But for streaming, I have a 1440p monitor. For streaming, it's way better. Because I can have the game in a window that is 1080 lines. So like I capture the 1080p for the stream like perfect, no resizing required. I mean, there is some resizing because it's an old game, but you know, just one resizing done. I don't have to do scaling on OBS. And I can still have it in a window so I have space on the sides and underneath the window so I can have other stuff that I can monitor. So, in the end, 1440p became like a very good, like, sweet spot for me. And I haven't come across too many games that are like exclusively 1080p, exclusively full screen, so it gets a bit blurry. And if it does, then it's not that big of a deal anyway because it's a good dot pitch. 1610 is your standard. Yes. Oh, you know, that solves some of the issues, actually. That's very good for streaming 4x3 games at 1080p. Yeah, 1440p became a sweet spot for me as well. And, you know, because I wanted to get a larger monitor, this is 27 inches. 1080p at 27 inches is too low of a dot pitch. Pixels are too large. One thing that I've done when I used to use this TV. I didn't have this monitor. Or a decent chair. So I used to use this TV, I put a keyboard under that little table there and the mouse, and I pulled them up to a couch and that's how I worked. And that's one of the reasons I didn't go back to streaming before, because that's a lousy setup. And to use this is a 4K TV. I had to use scaling in Windows, otherwise things would be too small for me to see them. And good lord, I'm never ever getting a monitor again where I have to use anything other than exactly 100% DPI on Windows or Linux, whatever system. Like having to rely on system scaling is bullshit, especially when you're interacting with games. Some games just don't play along with that at all. And then it's a mess. And then some software just kind of breaks. And I hate it. So like I would never ever in 100 years get like a 4K monitor, because then you have to use scaling and then everything's fucked. Like to use a 4K monitor, you would have to be like 40 inches or so, and then I would be like, oh, where's the mouse? No, thanks. Very disappointed to lose that 16.9 to 16.10. Really cramps your work, software, visual design stuff. Yeah, I believe that. I prefer to keep things standard because it's easier to make things like compatible and shit. Most games you stream are 1610 in your overlay unless locked to 1080p. You have vertical space. Yeah, I mean we all end up finding whatever works, right? For our setup. I'm really happy with 1440p, and I have the game right in the middle, and I have it surrounded with stream stuff. I could almost not have a second monitor. I probably could, it's just more convenient. But it helps that I always have like a camera preview here. I have chat on 3 places, so it's very hard for me to miss things if I'm too focused on the game. Even for people who play 6x9 games, small bars from 610 is no big deal. Yeah, if it is OLED, like it doesn't matter at all because the things will be turned off, the pixels. End up moving Windows Start menu vertically, make up for the loss until Windows 11. Yes. At some point, I did use a vertical taskbar. It's even better on 16:9 because the screen is just too wide. Yeah, using Windows 11 on an ultra-wide monitor is just a pain because of the stupid empty-ass bar that goes forever. Yeah, the taskbar. Like, Windows 11 taskbar is the biggest pile of shit! How has this thing been out for like, what, 5 years? And it's still so fucking broken! Look, 3%, the amount of people who are using Linux in general has gone up to like 3% recently. It might sound like a small number, and it is, but that's where it starts to become a breaking point. I think we're kind of lucky that Microsoft is so goddamn incompetent these days that they're probably not gonna be able to respond properly, and that number is gonna keep climbing. Maybe, one can hope. I know Linux on the desktop, it's 2026 is the year, right? Yeah, I know. But still, I think that because if that number starts growing, then Linux becomes more accessible because there's more people using, gonna get like better distros that are more geared for that, and people will... Critical numbers help. And we're kind of lucky that Microsoft keeps just, instead of fixing the taskbar, they want to shove AI into Notepad, so fuck them. 2 to 3% is 150% increase. I've seen 3% claimed to be like a very important number, and like, it's not a lot of those that are like, because the Steam Deck is a part of that, of course, but it's not most of it, as some people would assume. Valve, yes, they're financing Arch development and Arch servers because SteamOS is based off on Arch. Those numbers are probably even conservative. How the number of users is counted is still counting from Windows on Linux. Right. Like, I probably count as a Windows user. Even though I've been spending more and more time on Linux. I'm on Windows for work and for streaming. Because, like, I need AI into Notepad. Think of the possibility. Yes, Jinkito. Fuck AI. Weren't they bringing Clippy back to Office 365 or some of that shit? Like, and not as a you could bring Clippy back as a lighthearted joke. I think they're doing it for real. Two biggest supporters of Linux, Valve and Microsoft. Oh, what is this?
The sum must be correct.
I'm gonna write that down. No idea what that means.
The sum must be correct.
The sum must be correct. Alright, got it. Notepad, the one program you load up so that you get straightforward text with no helpful unhelpfulness. Yeah, like I don't really give a shit. Last time I opened Notepad by accident, it looked so fucking weird. It's the wrong colors, everything is rounded, it has tabs, I don't know, it's weird. It's not Notepad, I know. I've been using Notepad++ since forever, like, screw that stuff. I'm just glad that I can install everything. Yeah, Clippy AI assistant. There you go. Maiko! That's not as bad as Xbox One. Or Xbox Series. Jesus Christ. Hitting IT Notepad is one way to boost the number of people who use AI. That's what... You know, in a way, I'm kind of glad they're doing that because now everyone hates it even more. They're helping us by... By adding AI to everything, they're making more people dislike it. Or not, oh, they don't stop. So, you know, more people dislike it, so we're gonna have more pushback against it. Like, the more they push it, less likely people are to accept it, so let them be dumb about AI. They're also wasting a lot of money, like that shit takes a lot of money to run. Like they're offering copilots to people who are not paying for it. Like the other day, ChatGPT, OpenAI, the people who make ChatGPT, they were complaining that every time someone asks ChatGPT something, gets an answer, and replies with a thank you, which prompts a response, they're losing money for no good reason. I started thanking those AIs whenever I use them for whatever reason, usually for work. I thank them to waste more money. And I urge everyone watching this to waste their fucking money. The more people are talking about it, no better advertisement. I don't know, man. Burnout on AI. By the time they find a compelling use for it, people would be like, I don't know. I tried because I was forced to and it was shit. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I don't know. You always think Alexa. I never interacted with I don't even know what Alexa actually is. It's an assistant, I think. I don't see the point. Like, Alexa, stop playing music. Or you can just press pause. There are like 500 pause buttons in reach at any time. Alexa, turn on the lights, or I can flip the switch. I don't get it. Why would I spend so much money just so I don't flip a... I don't get it. Like, I have this friend that is all in on, like, house automation stuff. And we were visiting, and he was like, look. Like, can you turn on the lights? No, wait, look. And then he fiddles with his phone for like 2 minutes. Look, the lights are turning on. I'm like, dude, I could just... there you go. Same thing, less work. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's yours to turn on and off your light. Yeah, I just talked about that. You convinced that Microsoft is designing their ass for backroom deals with other big tech and government. Yeah, probably. They know exactly what to make people happy. Specifically won't do it because they won't break those backroom deals. Yeah, probably. Which is why we have to get out of Windows, because it's not... It's not for us. It's for everyone but the people using it. Alarms and timers. I don't know. I use the same alarms. I just press my phone twice and turn it on. Like, I'd rather not talk. Just touch the screen and it's done. Spend more effort trying unsuccessfully to convince people bad for them things are good because there are other disalternative to fix Windows access problem. Yeah, and I think on the long term that's going to weaken Windows. It's not... Windows is never going away. Like, we're not naive to think that. But it might drop a lot. I just hope that fucking Mac OS doesn't eat all of that pie. Because then we're just trading bad people for worse people. I think those things can actually burn your armor away if I'm not careful. You're unfamiliar with Linux, you've heard it's as easy as booting up from external drive with Linux installed, and the truth of that, you can put Linux on a thumb drive and boot from it and use it if you want to, yes. If you set it up with persistence, you can even like save your data and your preferences, like your thumb drive will have a partition where you can. It's gonna be slow to run it from the thumb drive, but yes, you can. And usually they have a button called install Linux on the desktop or on the start menu or something, so you can actually install it on your hard drive if you want to. After you've used it, if you want the speed from having it on an SSD drive. You love house automation, it was really house's privacy invasion, it's not safe. Of course it isn't safe. Like, you have tech enthusiasts, and then you have like people who work in IT. People who work in IT, they use regular locks on their doors, they use regular switches, turn on the lights. Tech enthusiasts, they just have like those Ring webcams on the front door and computer controlled climate. Nah. You agree with the long-term weakening. Yeah, and anyone smart enough over there knows that. Rather not be listened to all the time. Yeah, I'm listening to like during the stream, that's good enough for me. There are options to self-host most home automations, and if you go for home automation, you should go for open source solutions and equipment that supports those, because otherwise you're gonna rely on companies that are just gonna be like, yeah, that's not profitable anymore, get fucked, and then you get a brick instead of a doorbell. Just not as easy. I mean, of course I'm saying all that stuff about home automation. I'm not saying that it's dumb or that people who like it are somehow invalid. I'm saying that I don't get it. If you use it and you like it, more power to you. Can I don't think this can be held down. Oh, it closed the passage behind me. Okay. Yeah, Jinkito, you can do that. If you need help, you wanna... What's going on with the compass? If you wanna help, if you want help with that, recommendations, you want to shoot the shit around, you can hit me up on Discord. I'm not like specialist in Linux or anything, but I have been using Linux on and off since the late 90s. And I have been running it as a daily driver for the last year or so. Yeah, sure thing, Akito. And yes, Linux Mint is a good starting point. No, this is empty, and this switch blocks passage here, but it might open... I can't even leave here, actually. No, I can. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that switch thrown because it might unlock something else. Is this closed? Was it closed before? Barely used me to have... Yeah, no, that was closed, okay. Linux Mint is one of the most resilient to not updating for a long time. Yeah, like Linux, when you go to settle for a distro, I think the main question is, do you want something that feels maybe a bit old with the good and the bad that comes with it, which means it's stable and it doesn't need to be updated often, and like when it does get updated, it might be a big thing, but it's uncommon, so it's like a very stable, steady thing? Or do you want to live on the bleeding edge and you want to fidget around with the system from time to time and you want to have everything updating every fucking day? The first one, you go for something that is based off Ubuntu usually, like Mint is based off Ubuntu, if I'm not mistaken. Just not Ubuntu itself, Ubuntu is shit. If you want to be crazy like me, you go for something that is based off Arch. I love running my maintenance updating script multiple times a day, it's fun. But I'm a bit dumb. These langs will belong to me once I'm done killing everything here. Yeah, one can hope. This dungeon is a bit confusing. It's not bad, but it's very large. And I am a bit confused by it. There's like no learning curve coming from Windows, compatibility curves on software and unconventional I/O. Yeah, I mean, I do think that you cannot be afraid or hateful of the command line terminal.
The sum must be correct.
Oh, this was not open before. If you want to use Windows, Linux on the long term. Oh, Donsky! Okay, we got the last key. And we got another figurine. Alright, so I think the thing here is that to get out of here, humanoid, unicorn, cobra, we need to do something. It's probably that, right? The sum must be correct, just means you need to have 2 items there. Any 2 items? Or I think it's any 2 items. Mint is good to start with. Agreed. Mint is very easy and simple, and it does look a bit like Windows, and it has a fancy software manager to download packages, and it's not Ubuntu. You should stay away from Ubuntu. You should stay away from GNOME. Fuck GNOME. Fuck everything GNOME became. Jesus shit. You think you tried Linux once in like 2002, something that was enough for you? I did try BOS as well. BOS was fun. Not useful, but fun. Yeah, no, like, I don't know what they did. Why they did what they did, like, GNOME is opinionated, and that by itself is not a bad thing. Opinionated can be good. But their opinions are all wrong. It's basically, if you go with GNOME, you're basically doing the same shit that you have to deal with Windows. They made a bunch of dumb decisions and you have to live with them. Might as well stick with Windows if you're going to use GNOME. Don't at me. Would have loved to be on Windows forever. Just a safety threat, no. Still on it, but cautiously. Yeah, I mean, I'm using Linux more and more, like I said, but I still consider my main base. I was gonna say that I still consider my main base, my main system to be Windows, but like I don't really care for it. I need it for my streaming stuff. And I don't want to try and move my streaming everything until I build my... Wait. Oh, there is a switch. Oh, there. Was that hole there? What? So fair. Won't be on Windows after you retire, hopefully before. I mean, some work stuff I do have to use Windows. But some of it I'm doing it on Linux because it's just faster. Yeah, everything for work that I can't do on Linux, I'm preferring to do it on Linux just because it saves time. Like, it's not even like it works better or anything, it saves time, literally. Oh, I'm gonna take 2-3 minutes to boot back into Linux. That's fine. First time I run a node project, Windows would take 3 minutes to load the project up anyway. Freaking node on Windows is like the slowest shit I've ever seen, holy crap. I have to open the map. Yeah, there is a switch there, see? Yes, I work from home. I have worked from home since before COVID, luckily. And if I didn't work from home, I would probably like get my own laptop and just load Linux in it anyway. Where's the switch? Here. Not to add me. Oh, yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, there is an alcove there now. Windows 11 beats all other Windows going back to 98 in time it takes to do things on average by 10%. 150%. Windows 11 is way too fucking slow. I don't get it. Like, I've set up my Linux to... I only have one user on this on my Linux installation. I only need one user. So I've set Linux up to auto logging into my user and automatically lock the screen. So anything that is like UI user space gets loaded up and started. So when I do type in my password, it's already loaded. Everything is so fast there, like Windows takes like 2-3 minutes to load everything after I type in my password. It's demented. I need to check if I can open that with the key I just got. And was Lovecraft, congratulations on your 5-stream streak. Beats in slowness. No, I got it. Okay, I need to do that to make sure there are no switches there. Okay.
The key doesn't fit.
Okay. That key goes there.
The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fit.
So I don't have to go back to the chest. I need to find the other key. I think the main problem you have is in Windows 11 itself, the fact that every program is now a Chrome wrapper. But you see, those are faster on Linux from my experience. And yes, being a Chrome wrapper is bullshit, of course. But those programs feel like they run so much better on Linux for me. Like Discord feels smoother, Spotify feels smoother. Like fucking VS Code. VS Code is not a Chrome bullshit, is it? But even VS Code feels like it runs better on Linux. For me, at least. And of course, by default, it takes less memory anyway. Those programs all eat truckloads of RAM. I still haven't pressed this button. I don't know how to. While that hole is there. I have to finish exploring that other side. I went the wrong way, because of course I did. And the compass is...
The compass appears to be broken.
Yes, that's what I meant. You can turn off memory protection and disk encryption to prove performance. Those have... I have! I'm pretty sure I already have. I went the wrong way again. Whatever. I'm pretty sure... Hang on. Memory protection. It's not called memory protection, right? It's called something else. Hang on. What am I doing? Why am I looking at Windows settings midstream? But I know what setting. Core isolation. Yes, I have that turned off, and I do not use disk encryption. Disk encryption is useless to me. Yeah, no, core isolation, everyone turns it off. Like, I've seen some of those custom Windows builds that already comes with it pre-turned off. You honestly don't care about the Windows being a little slower, just safety issues and the person using it, the data might just decide to remove. The OS itself may not be stable. If it's stable, it's not excellent for certain hardware. You don't know what Windows is gonna do. That's something that has always bothered me. Like, they could just decide that Windows from now on is going to force some dumb shit and there's nothing you can do about it. You could wake up tomorrow and suddenly your system is stupid. Fast-paced development has hurried a bit. I don't even think that's the biggest problem. I don't think that's the cause of it, because that fast development is not doing things that people want. If it were doing things people want and then breaking, that would be one thing, but it's breaking because they're doing shit no one cares about. I mean, the whole freaking trusted platform module bullshit for Windows 11 that it doesn't use for anything, it's not required for anything, just to keep the system incompatible. Like, I know people that have Windows 10 on their computers, and like, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, wait, I can come along and force Windows 11 to be installed. Sure, I can, but fuck it. Microsoft doesn't get to say that it is unsafe to keep running Windows 10 and then refuse to upgrade it to 11. You should buy a new computer. Fuck you, Microsoft. If anyone that I provide computer support, like family and stuff, comes to me saying, you know, I've heard that I can't be on Windows 10, I'm gonna put Linux on their shit. And I'm gonna tell them, like, I'm gonna put a fucking communist operating system on your computer if you complain again. You're unsafe, your data is unsafe, and nothing has happened to me that I total luck thus far. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, sure, I am unsafe.
Leave armor here. Leave weapons here.
Should I? I think I will. I mean, I am unsafe, and honestly, I'm gonna be dead at some point anyway, so whatever. I honestly don't care if I get hacked and my data gets stolen. I'm gonna be very annoyed for a while. I'll quit everything, I guess.
Leave medicines here.
I don't have medicines.
Leave jewelry here.
Like, I'm gonna be very annoyed, I'm gonna go offline forever, I'm gonna shrug, I'm gonna be very stressed out for a month maybe. And then I'll be free. Sometimes you're happy with it. They finally added the clock with seconds back when you clicked open the notification shade. I don't know why people care so much about the goddamn seconds. And at this point I'm too afraid to ask. But I saw people complaining about that. I'm like, why is that a problem? It is a communist operating system, yes. Everything's a web app now anyway, doesn't matter what OS we use. I mean, some of those are, and like, I refuse, like, I'm using a software on the browser and they're like, well, if you install the app, dude, I'm using the shit, why would I install anything? You made your choice, I made mine. Shut up. Oh, I think when it says armor, it means everything. Okay. Maybe even what we're carrying, not only what we're equipping, that would be even more annoying. Good point. I don't think Windows should be able to terminate security updates on the newest OS it supports. Mildly slow hardware. It's a cute problem, having the clock is the biggest issue. Yes. For the rare occasion waiting for something to drop at a specific time. I don't know, I never really understood that. Too blessed for that even be a noteworthy problem to scope everything else. Mildly old. Mildly old. My wife's laptop is like 4 years old, 3 years old. Windows 11 doesn't support it. I'm not installing Windows 11 on it. Do I need to drop fucking everything? That is everything. If you concern more about the zoomed out big picture problems, normally the day-to-day usability changes are what counts. Yeah, no, that's true. Like, I do get very annoyed by small things on Windows and on Linux, and it is what has kept me from switching in the past. Small things piss me off, and then you go online to complain or something, people are like, you're holding it wrong or some shit.
Leave armor here.
I mean, the gauntlet is not armor, but is it diamond jewelry? Is the statuette jewelry? Are the horseshoes weapons? Can I equip them? No. Are they jewelry then? I might have to reload. I don't want to reorganize all of this again. It is until all their family photos of financial records are deleted because unbeknownst to them, Windows has been moving their data to OneDrive. Yes! OneDrive has the cheapest storage in my country for cloud storage, but I'm not using it because it's a fucking virus that deletes your data and does whatever the shit it wants. OneDrive is fucking horrendous. It's literally the worst. Still using all these years later, no one has done a better job than Dropbox, unfortunately. I mean, all of my photos are on Google Photos. If Google decides to delete them, I can't be bothered to back them up myself. It's too much work, and if I lose them, I'll lose them. I'll never take pictures again. Has to put it all on the cloud, removes it from your hard drive. Yeah, it's... OneDrive is shit. It's fine until it isn't, and then damage can be catastrophic. Yes! No, I'm not agreeing on that argument. I'm not disagreeing on that note. I'm saying that I've decided I don't have the energy to care. I mean, we have explored everything here. I haven't explored everything here and haven't tested this door. You know what? This is the leave your shit here room. I'm gonna leave this for later. Now, if I go downstairs, I end up here and I can't leave this place. But if I fall in a hole, I'm gonna end on one of the other ones. And if I go here, I end up around here. So I can come back. So what I want to do is fall into one of those holes and try to finish exploring. I want to see if I can click this.
Who are you and how did you get in
not.
here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm the locksmith.
MXSC, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. Don't even use OneDrive on your computer, Windows 11. You shouldn't use OneDrive. OneDrive is horrendous. I am trying to find a better solution for cloud storage that I can sync my shit to. I've considered using rclone, but rclone doesn't have like... doesn't work as a simple synchronization thing like Dropbox and OneDrive on Google Drive do, where it monitors for changes and just syncs those. There are ways of trying to make that work with rclone, but none of them seem reasonable to me. And I want something that also works on Linux and I can also use on my phone. And right now I'm still using Dropbox on the free plan because their paid plan is 10 times more expensive than all the others put together because they want to give me 2 terabytes of storage. Who the fuck needs 2 terabytes of cloud storage? Swear to God. You program with your cloud storages? No. I mean, I back up a bunch of stuff. I have some stuff that I like to keep synced between Windows and Linux, and I use cloud storage for that alongside the backup. It's mostly for automated backup. I've used it to synchronize game save files that don't support Steam Cloud, for example, between different devices and computers as well. Some stuff uploaded to OneDrive, don't really use it anymore, have it disabled on Windows. Like local storage except for photos. Yeah, no, OneDrive is like... they've complicated it enough that it's not reliable for the regular person. Please don't delete my armor. I have to hope it doesn't delete my armor because I can't run away. And they killed one guy and they stunned the other. Holy shit, are you for real right now? Are you seriously that... all that mana you barely healed? Please kill this shit. Thank you. So like, because OneDrive is so complicated, it makes it unreliable. You don't know what it's going to do. You just don't know. And then you need to be logged into a Windows account on your... you need to be logged into a Microsoft account on Windows, and you don't want to do that. Trust me, you really don't want that. Or at least I don't. Maybe some of you do. I'm gonna have to reload because I'm gonna die here. I can't do anything else. Well, I can try one more heal. Also, your enthusiasts are normies. Windows has twice done updates that break the SSDs. I've heard about some of those. Yeah, I mean, look, cloud storage for the masses started with Dropbox. And Dropbox was like, here's a folder on your computer, and this folder is gonna be synchronized to the cloud, and you can synchronize that same folder on other computers. Done. That's it. Anything other than that is overcomplication that is unnecessary. If you want to offer that as an option, you can back up other folders. That's an option. Fine. What OneDrive does by default is unexcusable. And you're putting yourself at risk by using OneDrive. I was scared when playing Windows games on your computer and hoping it doesn't log you into your computer. I don't think you can log out. Yeah. And that's one of the things that I really... One day I'm gonna wake up, my Windows is gonna be logged into a Microsoft account. And that's the day I'm nuking Windows. Cloud syncing confuses you like to think you're technologically literate. If you're syncing only one folder, that's fine. That's the gold standard. Anything other than that is just confusing. Another issue had a Hollow Windows account and the password. Windows decided to force the password, you cannot log in. Yeah, no, Wallace, when you mentioned that, I do realize that you wanted to play something like Halo or Forza or any other Windows games that have a login. Thankfully, those are logged in separate. You can even log into the Microsoft Store separate, believe it or not. So you can install games from there. Surprisingly, this door is one of the things I wanted to check, actually.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
Calm down. You don't have to be angry about it.
Locked.
Yeah, I believe it's locked. Time to equip the Axe of Rogueness. On the Mage Rogue. I love Gears so much. I mean, I do really like Forza Horizon. I'm logged into Forza Horizon. Didn't log me into a Windows account. Same for the Microsoft Store. I'm logged into that. But it doesn't log Windows. You had to reinstall Windows. Maybe it changed, but if you do one thing wrong, I think it might ask you if you want to log in at some point, and it's badly phrased or whatever. On purpose, of course. Okay, I can't open this. Let me test the keys.
It does not fit. It does not fit. It does not fit.
Okay, so we got access to a new chest that we also can't open. Nice. Anything else I want to explore here? I want to see if I can open King Richard's room. Shit, there was a guy behind us. Yeah, you have to be careful about the Windows logging, otherwise, Jesus. You really don't want to... Now you can log in with a PIN number! That's it. But don't you want your next Windows installation to automatically pull in all the shortcuts on your desktop to programs that are no longer installed because it backed up the contents of a desktop for no good goddamn ass reason? Everything that Windows does nowadays is so dumb. They haven't added a single useful feature in the last 5 years. It's all shit. It's all dumb. You don't want your user photo to have some dumb name. That too. Your computer should not require internet. Shouldn't be connected to an actual online account or some shit. Windows should, and that's the thing, Windows shouldn't be owned by Microsoft. It should be like a neutral third party or something. Just, you know, like Linux. Too much power to be in the hands of a single company. And there is another one of these. You know, what way do I go? Back. When you were on Windows 10, you didn't mess with the local login setting up Minecraft. I'm pretty sure I ran Minecraft on this Windows 11 once and it was fine. Try to create some log authenticator thing or something, just close the window up here and proceed to check out and pay. Trying to make Windows 11 function. Yeah, I did spend some time with Windows 11 on a virtual machine, taking notes on how to make it less stupid. Until I finally installed it.
The key doesn't fit.
Okay, King Richard.
My liege. Relax, Paulson. He appears unharmed, but our shroud has been tainted.
What can we do?
We must dispel the dark shroud, and then we can heal Richard. Bad luck. Darkness has further imprisoned our liege.
It will not stay. Try something else. It will not stay. Try something else.
So here's the thing, we need these to unlock it, and we need this for the antidote. However, there is also some darkness on top of it now.
Bad luck. Darkness has further imprisoned our liege.
Oh shit!
'Tis a ray of hope. Maybe that will do something.
We must find a way to free the king.
There are 4 pedestals. I only have...
Nope. Nothing happened.
I only have 3 figurines.
Nope. Nothing happened.
Do you think a new OS would come in the future that is pro-consumer without internet like the old days? Linux distro somewhere.
Perhaps something else will work. Perhaps something else will work.
Not in commercial. Yeah. That's why I said Linux. Android, iOS, and now Steam are really eating into the Windows though. They are, hopefully.
'Tis a ray of hope.
A breakthrough, perhaps.
Okay.
The light follows its path.
Perhaps something else will work.
Ah, a pattern is developing.
Light brightens the day. Nope. Nothing happened.
Okay, I need another figurine that I do not have. Shit. Hello there, Powerbags. Enjoy your lurk.
Light brightens the... It will not stay.
Blimey, we're so close.
It has to be.
It will not stay.
Blimey, we're so close.
Can't use Linux, too complicated for you. That's
It
fair.
will not stay.
Blimey, we're so close.
Just checking if anything
It will not
else
stay.
other than the
Blimey.
figurine would work.
We're so close.
Blimey.
It will not stay.
Blimey, we're so close.
Okay, we're gonna need a figurine that I don't have. So there is this chest we haven't been able to open. I'm gonna go back to it. If the game lets me get there. Jesus Christ. You think Microsoft nailed desktop UX, Windows 95, still basically the same. Apple was too proud to copy it fully. Apple tries to do things too differently for the sake of being different, which makes their shit worse. Talked about that in the past. Their shit is just worse, period. Like in terms of interface and usability. Because they want to be different. There's no good reason for it. Think different. What about no? They copied Xerox. Yeah, I'm familiar. Stole is another term. Like the new right clicking, instantly create photos is 11, use it a lot. Mint is a Linux distro that looks eerily similar to Windows in usability. I think that's what he's referring to. Okay, I want to go back to that one chest. Come on, there is like a lot of enemies here. Just respawned. Okay, this thing can be unlocked. This guy is still my highest level rogue. Now, because this could possibly have a figurine, I'll have to be here chat for the next hour. Because I know for certain there must be like a 1% chance of opening this. If it takes all night, we'll watch all night unlock this bitch. Sometimes you can break these. I've only been able to break one ever. Maybe I should set up an auto clicker. He can. Like, he would tell me if he couldn't. It always says this lock cannot be picked. Had to use an auto-click program for a game once, it was crazy. It's kind of fun to like work your way out of a game issue with something like an auto-clicker. RNG lockpicking? Yes, we have opened lockpicks. We have opened locks like this before. And it has never taken this long. Ah. Can you die already? There's another one behind it. And he keeps getting stunned. What are the chances to succeed? I do not know. They seem to be very low. I'm gonna have to reload because... even if I kill one, there's the other. Yo, I killed one, there's the other. And the only reason I'm insisting on that is because I really don't know much else that I could try doing.
The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fit.
So again, I have this item that increases the level of rogue. I don't think I have any others that do. Even though this is called the Whisper Cloak, was supposed to make me less visible or something. Oh, this has more protection actually. I don't think I have any other items that can increase my rogueness. You know what? Maybe I can start killing enemies using that to increase my rogueness. Like, he's almost leveling up. How many pixels is that? 1, 2, 3, 6 pixels. We are hitting... His rogue skills have increased! Outstanding! I don't know which one is the better one. Okay, we got one more rogue level. Our rogue levels are increasing quickly. I could just level up rogue until we get it. Let me see, that's one more level of rogue. That should be enough. Okay, it isn't. Gonna need another level. I'm turning around so the other guy gets hit. I think he died, yes. But I don't think there is literally anything else I can do here other than try to open this, and there is the other chest. And then there is that one switch I don't know how to flip. Nuken Quad 9, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Nuken's channel. If you guys had a good trip getting here. I'm corporate, I stream most days around this time. And we're doing December, so we're playing DOS games for the entire month. We have finished Deuce, which is a sequel to Robinson's Requiem. We have finished High Seas Trader. And we have been playing Lands of Lore for over 25 hours, and I'm a bit stuck. Again, it happens. And yeah, we're trying to open a chest here. But yeah, thank you once again for the raid, my friend. What were you doing Saturday afternoon, Dawn of Chaos? Dawn of War. Chaos campaign, yes. How was your stream, my friend? I hope you had a good time. Welcome in, Jank Jason, that one British idiot, the Rex Bellator, and Nuken Quad 9. I won't devote. Your community wanted to see some Lands of Lore. I'm afraid this is gonna be.
How did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
So, on this floor, we have King Richard here. The main goal of the game is to save this guy. We need a figurine. You need 4 figurines, 4 keys, and 1 antidote. We have the antidote, we have the 4 keys, we have 3 figurines, we need 1 more. On this floor, we haven't opened this chest. On this floor, we haven't opened this chest. I haven't found a key for this. We don't know what to do here. And I can't touch this switch because there's a hole here. Couple of hang-ups, but it worked out. Yeah, I was watching... We raided Galitep yesterday. He was playing Age of Empires. He was doing a tutorial mission. And he failed. It was funny. He was like, I've been playing RTSs for this many years. I finished this many RTS games and I just lost to a tutorial mission. I've been nuked, yes. Nuken is a good streamer. Anyone who isn't following Nuken Quad 9, he specializes in RTS games, which is why I'm bringing this up. Now, this chest, we have 2 keys, none of them work.
It does not fit. It does not fit.
So we're trying to open it with rogueness. Our biggest rogue is this guy. He's a rogue level 4. If I equip this X, he goes to level 5. Then I can try to lockpick. Now, if we keep clicking, eventually might work, but it hasn't. Hello, Debbie Credit Plus. I'm doing fine. We're trying to open a lock. Alright, no, safe trip, so fair. So I can't do this. What we can do is go back to the other floor, continue to explore, see if we can figure anything out, and keep this guy equipped with this. I should have done this earlier. I didn't realize that Rogue leveled up so fast if you used those weapons. So I'll try to get out of here and back to that floor, which is actually around here. Where was that? Wait. Here, okay. This sends me to the central area of this same level. And there is a weird passage here that I didn't notice before, but there's nothing here. So this takes to level 3. Now in here, there is a room that says... This room definitely has a figurine hidden somewhere. It has to, but the thing is, I've tried to do what the room tells you to do and it didn't work. Unless the issue is that we need to have medicine and we don't. Let me try to open that chest now that we have more rogue levels. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. Where is it? Back there. I've used these, right? Yeah, they just opened this shit back. Right, so this one...
There is no way to pick this lock.
It cannot be pick locked.
It does not fit. It does not fit.
And none of my keys work, okay. So this chest remains a mystery. And then there is this room, and we're missing a key, and I don't know how to press this button. I didn't try throwing things at this button, but I doubt that would work. That kind of button cannot be pressed by throwing items, although I can try it again anyway. No, I thought there was an enemy. Kind of do want to find enemies now to shoot at them for rogue levels. Where are we? Here. Right, so this is the weird button I don't know how to press. I'm gonna try throwing something at it. Oh, that did press! Was that a good item to drop, though? What changed in here, though? I don't see any changes on the map. Really don't see anything. No, I'm coming down here to grab the item I dropped because I don't want to get rid of it. And let me go back up there. I hear an enemy. If I sleep, does it come to me now? Okay, so I did press that weird button, but nothing changed here. We got a figurine here and a key. I think the other figurine has to be here. I just don't know how to do that puzzle.
Leave armor here.
Okay. Ah, it probably does need one piece of each. It's not leave all the armor, is leave one of each item. And that's the issue that I have. I don't have medicine. I'll have to go after medicine. Take only pictures, leave only memories. Fancy. I need to drop into that hole because I can't go through here. Really? Yeah. Really. Oh, hi. I have to kill these quickly. I can't farm them for rogue levels because they can't delete my armor. So yeah, I have to go all the way around to that hole, drop in there, because we left some loot on the first level, and that will include medicine. Ah, we got stuck again. Leave Moosies. Always leave the Moosies, yes. Ah, we can't go back because there's people back there. Okay. Shit, there's more. Shit, there's a lot. I mean, we are building rogue levels, but... But yeah, we have to go back down and get a medicine. Without a medicine, we cannot do that part. We don't have anything that classifies as medicine. I'm pretty sure on that loot pile we did leave one plant and one potion. Well, two kinds of potions. One of those has to be valid. I wonder how you would do this if you had consumed all of that. Would Ubisoft locked? Possibly. Ah, shit. Okay, so we go south, then east. Again, south, then east. I'm stuck again. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's people behind me. Yep. Ah, there is more. There is another there. That's shit. I'm turning around to make sure that guy is stunned. And other people we care about. The guy on the right can get stunned, I don't care. Let me take a brief look at the situation here. No one lost their armor, and this guy's rogueness is still increasing. And that might increase the damage he does with those weapons as well. Oh, the guy on the right does finally pick his nose anyways. I remember that clip, thank you. I was a bit confused at first. Shit. You got hit by the trap multiple times. Okay, right, this hole, I need to take it. There's a guy in the middle, looks like an amphibian man making kissy faces. He's like this guy made of... It looks like he's made of stone, but I think he might be a reptilian. A thick, round reptilian race that has 4 arms, so he equips 2 shields and 2 weapons. Which makes him amazing. Okay, now unfortunately we're gonna be losing the map, which is gonna make this horrendous to navigate. But I have no choice. I'm gonna put this horrendous trip we're making in another safe spot. Who's casting fireballs? The guy on the right. No one is casting. The enemies. Ah, those fireballs are the crossbow. The crossbow, this one, Eternity, is firing those. Alright, where did we want to go? Was it... I don't even remember. This has been like forever ago. Yeah, here. Okay. Nope. No, this takes me back. Is it this? I think it's this. Okay, which means... Yeah, we're getting turned around on the map here. This is very... It makes me feel lost. Okay, good. And now here we get the medicine. Here. Right, I just need to find it. Maybe this qualifies as medicine. I do have armor, weapon. I don't have jewelry, I'll have to waste jewelry. But I do have... Do I have armor? I have those. I'm gonna take one of these. You know what? Cheap armor, cheap weapon. If those get deleted, I don't care. Jewelry, I'll have to get rid of something important, unfortunately. Where are... Oh fuck, we don't have medicine. Or... I'm not gonna ask chat to check my VODs, but I think there is a place here where I dropped medicine on this level. I mean, I can't go back a bunch. I would just prefer to avoid it if I can. One of the places is here. One of the places that I guess I could have left some stuff. Yep, okay. But that's just that. Does that qualify as medicine? Getting all the way back to where we were is a pain. I don't want to do this twice. If I go up from here... I can't get to the... I don't wanna risk it. So I would have to... Man, it's gonna be a long trip. Very long trip. But I don't think this will qualify as medicine. I might, but... I have no way to be sure. So I need to go back to town. Which I think I can do. And in town I can buy medicine. Assuming the shopkeeper is still there, of course. This takes me to town? It does! Oh, good lord! I think you... Nope, 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 nope. It's either she has or we have to leave. I don't think the Fletcher would have medicine for us.
Is there something else I can do for you?
We are still seeking ingredients for
No,
the
we're not.
elixir.
Can I see your recipe? I crush these dried leaves for my medicines.
Can I have some?
I use this to crush the leaves. That salve costs 20.
Yes. Does that qualify
You
as
can get
medicine?
some ale at Bruno's Lodge. That's just a book of Griswold history.
I mean, he literally says
I crush these dried leaves for my medicines.
for the medicines.
That salve costs
And then she sells this. This has to be medicine.
so long and good luck.
Chat, if that is not medicine, fuck this game. Alright, alright. Are we clear? Okay, good. I'm glad we could come to an understanding, chat. What a fucking backtrack, I swear to God. These guys. And then all the way there. I can't believe I did that without looking at the map multiple times. Okay. Okay. We're going back, chat. We still have to go through the mapless maze. I think we just take that portal? Rogue skills have increased again, so I can try that once more. I'll keep attacking just with him to keep increasing his rogue levels. They're still going up. Wait, is this number because he's maxed? That's just one pixel. We'll see what happens. Oh heck. Okay, it's no longer a different color. It didn't go up though. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's just a lot slower now. I don't think it's going up anymore. Right, this door is jammed.
Last, this door appears jammed.
Right, that's the jammed door. What just happened? I don't remember this. What? Probably it up to notify the change. Ah, yes, that might have been the case. Okay, so maybe I can't come from this direction. I don't recall this part. There's also a chance these guys just don't give you a lot of experience anymore because they're so old now. Is it further along? Yeah, next one to the left. Drops us here? Good, yes. This is where I did this to great effect. It should still be fine. Yes. I could cast more of that spell with the other characters at level 1, but Of course, that lighting up to notify the change is actually so freaking fancy for this game. Come on, just let me go. I'm so close to the annoying part. Thank you. Now, the map is gonna get deleted, right? Yep. Yeah, the teleport is still here. Wait, is this the wrong one? No, it isn't. Compass is broken. So I can't be sure where we're supposed to go. Those guys... they're gonna make this so fucking painful. Well, that's where I came from, and now this guy's killing us, and I can't hit it because it requires special weapons. Now there's two of them. Jesus Christ, man. These guys are so fucking annoying because they're ghosts, so I can't do shit. You guys are all dead. This guy has full mana, but he's dead because he's useless. And he'll die already before I do. So annoying. I'm gonna have to reload because of this shithead. Yep. Jesus! This part of the game is shit. Stupid ass maze. I can't even know what direction I'm supposed to go. That direction. The figurine was here? What? I don't even know where I am. I was here before. I remember these buttons. What? What? Okay, I'm not complaining a lot. I'm complaining a little. So we don't have to do that puzzle? I might want to do it anyway. Just because we went through that effort, but if we hadn't gone through that effort, we would have never have found that figurine. Yeah, his rogue is going up. It's just a lot slower. Than it used to be. We are surrounded. A guy went behind us. Shit. While we weren't looking. Yeah. Stupid ass game. Where am I? Can I just leave? That guy might delete my...
Hell, the acid burned my armor.
Fuck you, game! Jesus fuck, it deleted the armor. Man, I just want to go back up there. Can you leave me the fuck alone? They're all fully equipped. I don't know why it's so hard to kill this shit. Man, this entire map is going to be repopulated with garbage. Holy shit. There's another guy. Of course, there's another guy. It's taking way longer than it should. I just want to go to that chest and then move on from there. Can I do that, please? What is the way here? Right. Ah, this guy. I can't return because the wall closed behind us. Okay. More of these. We here. Close it. I'm not in the mood to dance with you. Can you just leave me? So I want to check this chest and then I want to go back straight to Richard, aka Patrick Stewart. There is another guy behind us. Because of course there is, and they already killed this guy. And that healing spell is too weak for some reason. Can you die? Jesus Christ. You can't close that door.
Because your moves are weak, babe, okay? Yeah, your moves are weak.
Are you for real right now? This game is jacked. God damn it, Lucifer. There is a third guy back there. And a fourth one. Then a fifth one. Jesus. Okay, I need to heal this guy so he can sleep. I probably don't even need this chest. It's probably something fancy or whatever, but fine. Fine. Where is my... Is this the thing? No, it isn't. Rogue level 6. It's pretty good, right? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? This thing doesn't open. Okay, before I go to King Richard, I want to... What the fuck is that portal? I went the wrong way and now I have to kill these things to... Yeah, you. I have to kill you. Did I go the right way? No, of course not. Because I'm trying to use the compass is broken. Okay, this.
Leave armor here. Leave weapons here. Leave medicines here. Leave jewelry here.
There we go. Dull key. That might be required, so. I don't even need this shit, but... Okay, good, we did that. That key might be for one of those chests, or it might be for that. Let me see if it is for that.
The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fit.
It isn't. So it might be for one of the chests. We didn't open this one. Let me see that one. Returning after fighting with the thermostat. I hope you won that fight. We have been fighting a lot as well, but we have been losing our fights. Did you fight the thermostat, lose, reload, then win, and now we're just telling us you won without us ever knowing that you had to reload reality.
Locked.
There is no way.
No way to pick this lock, okay. The new key. Silver key, oh, of course.
Empty.
Because the other key was the golden key. Was it a glorious battle? Of course. Only glorious battles allowed. Wrong way. I don't want to look at the map. Shit. This is starting to get frustrating. This is that part of the game where it gets frustrating to navigate. Okay, we want to use that key actually, so let me move back here. And this might be the battle with Scotia, and maybe I want to do the key for the king first. Sharing dinner on Discord.
So, you worthless dogs have come to your deaths.
It is you who will breathe your last, Scotia.
Okay, we are doing a little bit of damage. But this fight is very annoying from the looks of it. Good music though. She transformed into a different thing now. I mean, can I just dance with her? With that, probably. And maybe this is the final fight. We just do this. Yeah, okay, never mind. Fight is over. Blame the game, don't blame me. Don't blame the player. She very fugly, yes. Are you not taking damage? She might not be taking damage. Maybe I need to do damage spell. I don't think that damaged. Very tasty seared pork chop with salted mushrooms. How's the game going so far, Glaive? It's going very well. I think this might be the final boss. I don't think we're doing damage to it. We might need... Okay, so in all honesty, we might need... We might need something from King Richard for this. Maybe we need something from King Richard to kill the boss. Like, none of the spells were doing damage. Let me use the key here. And let's go free King Richard. By the way, got it. I went to bed yesterday hearing someone screaming. I've been playing RTSs my entire life and I just got defeated on a tutorial mission. It sounded glorious. I slept like a baby. Down here, shit. You remember that part, Musif? It was very good. You were playing Age of Empires 1 Definitive Edition, lost on one of the tutorial missions. Yeah. I was already lurking by then, but that was glorious. Outstanding. How can you can trust me, like it's just you and me. Chat, don't read his answer. You were throwing for content, right? You're not that bad actually. You were just throwing for content. I respect that. I've never done that. Obviously not. But I respect that. Followed shortly by the discovery of no autosaves. Yeah, now that you mention that, he was like, of all the features to add to the game, no autosaving. I've never relied on autosaving on any games ever. I don't trust it, I've never have. So that feature makes no sense to me. I never used it. Okay, King Richard. It's time to wake up.
Light brightens the day.
Outstanding. I think we've got it.
You have to capture some kind of event, completely assume it doesn't matter how long it take. Keep it in confidence.
Darkness cannot stand the light.
I knew we could do it.
Oh, the darkness. Patrick Stewart. Come on, Patrick Stewart.
Brilliant. The shroud is restored.
Quickly, we must heal Richard.
So first we need to unlock him.
Each key must be returned to its proper location.
Okay, maybe I heal him first. But wait, what? Wait, what? Alright, put in the...
We must find a way to free the king. We must find a way to free the king.
The keys! They're right here. What? What? Oh, that place obviously throwing for counter precisely. What?
It fits.
Oh, the corners. Oh, okay. Tutorial in Age of Empires 1 doesn't fuck around. I guess it doesn't.
Let me supply the elixir now.
Yes. I'm so happy we actually have everything. It would be so easy to not have one of these things.
Elvney, Dwarven, Calamari.
Come on, Patrick Stewart, talk to me.
I can tell by the foul stench that I must be in Cimmeria.
Yes, my liege.
It appears that I owe you all a debt of gratitude, but it must wait. What of Scotia? Has she been vanquished?
Scotia is said to be in the castle, but how shall we defeat her? She has changed form to thwart us on many occasions.
Take this ring, the Shard of Truth. Legend says that only truth can reveal the nether mask and foil the hag. I am too weak to join your group. I would merely slow you down.
Your Highness, how shall you defend yourself?
If you could spare a weapon, I would be grateful.
Okay, spare a weapon, Halbert.
Thank you, Michael. You are a noble subject.
Alright, we have freed Patrick Stewart and Timer. No, we have to kill the hag. Huzzah, indeed. Now, the Shard of Truth. Right, and finally everyone has a ring. Or 2 rings, except for the guy that has fingers too thick for rings. And now we have the Shard of Truth, we can go kill the hag. We have saved Captain Picard, precisely. And we didn't even need Wesley's help for that. Come on, is that the way? Are those guys in the... No, they're not in the way. That's not the way. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Those guys were just saying you're going the wrong way, dude. It's over there. Okay, thank you. Shut up, Wesley! Jesus Christ. Has anyone ever been like, what is everyone's favorite Star Trek Next Generation character, and there is this dude who answers Wesley and everyone gangs up on him? You had to. No, that's appropriate, yes. Wesley should be made to shut up every now and again. I really did wish the story gave you the full toolkit for like half the levels. I don't know, man. Tutorials can be hit and miss. I usually don't look too hard into those. I just accept whatever.
So, you worthless dogs have come to your deaths.
It is you who will breathe your last, Scotia.
Ha! You brought my ruby and its shard to me. That fool Richard actually believes the old tale that they may defeat my nether mask. It is folly. They shall give me even more power.
So, or so you say. Okay, let's see if we can get past that part we got stuck on before. He can't talk too much. Yeah, I mean, the character is... The problem is that the character feels forced. At least to me, like... He feels a role that needs no filling. I think he's supposed to be the audience, so it makes the audience feel bad because he talks too dumbly. Very intense final boss fight, everyone. Our compass is still broken, though. Okay, second form. I could do damage to this one before. It spat at me. How dare it? She's ugly. He didn't need another know-it-all dork. Data was, yeah, pretty much. Wesley's the bad parts of Data without the good parts of Data. Good point. And maybe they were like, everyone loves Data, let's make another character like Data. And nope. Fuck that kid. When I first started watching TNG, I thought I was gonna hate Data. It ends up being one of my favorite characters, of course. It's running away from me? But I don't think I'm doing damage to it. Okay, this might be where I need to use the ring, maybe? Can I use the ring, though? Doesn't look like I can. Do I punch with the... What is that text? Ah! Shit. Oh, you don't need to cast any... No, now you do. Low budget robot paradise skin. Yeah, moves stiffly. One of the best characters. I think that's more... He is very well written. Very good actor as well, but goddamn he's well written. Maybe I am doing damage, he just doesn't react to it. I'll have to be here for a while. Man, I barely remember World in Conflict. I played it back in the day. Maybe very little of it. I remember, like, helicopters, I think. I don't think I've played Ground Control. World in Conflict is based off that famous guy's books, right? Forgot the name. The Rainbow Six dude. Ground Control expansion is shit. I'm sorry to hear. I don't know. You don't think it's based off Tom Clancy, isn't it? Maybe I'm mixing it up with some other game. Avatar page? What, the live action adaptation of the cartoon from Nickelodeon? That one? Just kidding. Of course it's not gonna be that, right? Route control is Major Tom. What, you know, maybe if I give these to him and he has the ring equipped and the Ruby of Truth and the Shard of Truth, maybe then I can attack with him specifically. Ubisoft game of it. Definitely took inspiration, but do you think it's original title? Yeah, maybe I heard something about it taking inspiration, I just assumed wrongly. Can be placed on your finger. Can be placed on your neck. I do have another... I could try doing this. Shoot 3, but I don't think I'm doing damage here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There is a switch. I think there's a switch. I wasn't here, okay. Was... here? Shit. Shit, I need my weapons back. Hang on. I might be getting stuck in there. There might be a no exit place. This is a dead end. When I say no exit, I mean dead end. This is a dead end. I might already be stuck. Shit. She was right there. I didn't see her. I don't know what to do. I got the items. I got the Shard of Truth and the Ruby of Truth. She said it doesn't matter. I don't have any other key items that would be relevant. Unless I use that cube on her. I sincerely doubt it.
It didn't do anything.
Yeah, I noticed. You didn't do anything. He was angry, even. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I know, right? Okay, ah, fuck off. Man, I could finish this game this year. Does anyone have any hints? I'm going to entertain hints. If you'd please. Where is it? I don't think it is going to die. I don't think it's taking damage. Where's that big ass sword here? Justice. I don't think... Like, if it said of truth, like the other things, I would assume that maybe it's special, but... Sounds like he's having trouble getting around. Yeah, maybe it's taking damage just by trying to move. Poor thing. Reminds you of Dungeon Hack. I mean, it is a very traditional dungeon crawling experience. Sure. Reminds me a lot of Anvil of Dawn. Although overall I think I like Anvil of Dawn more. I'm gonna start throwing things at it. Have you tried throwing a rock at it? I don't have rocks anymore. Sorry. Before anyone suggests. What did I drink a card? Drink a card, any card. Transferring God games to DOSBox X. I've done that in the past. It can be very annoying because they do a bunch of weird shit. Sometimes. With their installations. So I have to like parse their .conf files, see what they're mounting, where they're mounting it. Can anyone look it up real quick for me, how you kill Scotia in this game? This is not working and I have no idea what else to try. I'm starting to worry that I might be missing an item. A bunch of scripts that's... I've had to... I tried some games, I think I might have given up in the end and just downloaded another copy and setting it up myself. I think I actually tried to do that with Robinson's Requiem. And then I tried to do that with the Patrician as well. But the Patrician I ended up just using the CD-ROM version that has more stuff. Like, I don't think I've opened this chest. No, this chest I have. I haven't opened the other one that requires lockpicking 500,000. Couple hours of tweaking to get it right. Yeah, the Patrician took me some effort, but it wasn't based on the GOG version for me. So some of these games take a lot of effort to get running properly. Like, I don't think these spells do anything to it. Yeah, it didn't. I don't know, maybe I need to do something incredibly fancy, like click the ring and show it while it's shooting the fireball, but it was running away from me. Wait, hang on. It says it's not conditioned to use that, so you can use it. Wait, why is this all weird now? Where are my proper weapons? Where are my proper weapons? Wasn't this? This is the one that increases rogue level. Combine the ruby. I tried. What was I? Did it have to be in my inventory? I did try. This is the only time in the entire game you combine those.
Oh shit, this isn't working. Oh shit, this isn't working. Oh shit, this isn't working.
When she's shifting, okay, I'll need to go back then. Alright, thank you, Zolfair. The issue I have with that is that I tried to combine it, but I tried to combine it here. It has to be on your inventory, and nowhere else in the game do you combine items. I guess. Yeah, thank you.
So, you worthless.
Well, it was just one hint for the entire game, right? I think I figured everything else on my own. I think. No, it was two hints. I missed the one hand. He said duty.
Believes the old tale that they may defeat.
That made me drop my weapons. How to combine? Yeah, a lot of games do that thing. Where suddenly you have to combine items. I have to watch for when she changes. They're all getting roguier.
Oh, I feel dizzy.
Hey, Jesus.
I say, this isn't working.
Okay, maybe when she's changing to the final form. You feel roguier. Yeah, you did. Can't be simple just dragging, yeah. I mean, if it's something that you've never done before in the game that is required to beat the game, they should, like, make it work in multiple ways. Like, whatever the user tries to do. Okay, but she still dropped my shit. Where is she? There. Okay, progress, I think we can do it. Jesus, lady! She really dislikes being kited. I'm so sorry. That's so freaking loud.
That's a penis.
No. No, God, no. Can you die? Yes, that is the creature from the cover art. Yes, Scotia. It is her. She's a shapeshifter. We have blocked her shapeshifting. Just in case I severely mess up, so I don't have to hear her screaming too much longer. You thought it was a man? Yeah. I did think that when I first saw the cover art. She's a shapeshifter, don't see that my last round reading was empirically wrong. Ah, you were talking about that snake thing. Okay, no, that snake thing is fine as a penis, yes. I mean, not fine. You know what I mean. What I mean is that I've seen worse. Mist of Doom? Really? All of a sudden we have to It did damage. Sound variety, I get it. Yeah, I don't have any mana though. Now I have to grab my weapons back. Yeah, she's a bullet sponge. That's all there is to it.
Well struck. That looks like a mortal blow.
Fool! My death will not save you from our wrath!
Congratulations, Michael. You have served me well. We will remember you as our greatest champion.
A luckier adventurer Gladstone never saw.
It has been a pleasure serving with you.
Oh, this guy, the Oracle. The end. Lens of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. We actually beat it. Now we have a roll call of all the monsters. Good. I've never seen a dungeon crawler do this. This is very good. They're not dancing, they're attacking. Only other game can recall the something similar as World of Zing. I've played the first two Might and Magic games, haven't gotten to Zing yet. Well, technically, I mean, like this I haven't seen, but technically Megami Tensei, at least the first one, does a roll call of not enemies but bosses at the end. I remember it showing the Medusa, the Minotaur. The lady was dancing. Interpretative dance. CD credits. Metal Rock. There was a lot of... Oh, the fire chicken. There was a lot of things we could have gotten stuck on, like... Oh, those guys can attack. There was a lot of things that I could have got stuck on, like I could have missed one of the keys, I could have missed one of the figurines. I kind of did, but then I found it. I could have missed one of the ingredients to the elixir. Like there is a lot of potential soft locking in this game. So the fact that I did pretty much all of it, except for the very final boss fight, I need a little... Okay, we are going back to the... We're looping. I think we're looping. There was dancing at a rave under the influence of some trippy substance. I haven't been to enough raves to confirm or deny that. But we needed 2 hints total in this game. One was how to deal with the final boss, because combining items suddenly. And I did still try it, I just didn't do it the right way. And the other was that one indent of a hand on a wall that I couldn't see it because it was on a side that I never turned towards. No ghost snake. Oh, goddamn. What if this fades to black and then one of those shows up on screen like it happened during the game? What is this song doing? I think they didn't explore the Dark Army enough. Like, we saw one meeting of them, of the leaders and everything. That was pretty cool, but they never expanded on that. That face, yes. Goofy looking, yes. He was always goofy, yes. And then this guy. Because it's strong. What did he say? I think it's the first hint I wrote down here. Hang on. I have it written down, chat. Strong is strong, he said. That's what he said. I wrote it down. It's the first thing I wrote up here. Like, strong. You can't see it, but right here I have it written. Strong is strong. Very important. Alright, and timer.
Fool! My death will not save you from our wrath!
Even the walls are... Oh, it's just gonna loop? I can't skip this. I'm stuck.
It has been a pleasure.
Yeah, she did say our deaths, I noticed at first. Maybe she could, because she's a shapeshifter, she sees herself as multiple. Man, this scene is so cool. He's a very cool looking character. Let's see the court mage again. And I still think he's implicated. Okay. And it dropped me in some weird-ass path inside the CD. D-Data English. Back to DOS, yes. And in the end, it all ends with back to DOS. Amber Star music. Alright. Alright. The Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. Now, the music is decent. It's weird at times, but it's overall pretty decent. The pixel art is amazing. The dungeon crawling itself is more than fine. I think the puzzles can't get you really stuck. We didn't. I think I got lucky. I think I managed to get through the game without getting majorly stuck on anything. It does have some weird backtracking that you have to do to unlock the siege. The Lady in White. But it's a good game, you know, Westwood. It does have 2 sequels. Second one is also DOS, the third one is Windows. The general reviews and people's opinions on the sequels, they basically go down as the series progresses. So the next game should be worse than this. technically, they could actually be better, and people are just like I've learned not to rely on people's reviews and Metacritic scores anyway. The biggest issue with the game is that tower, not the cave, the goddamn tower with the ghosts coming from the walls and the snakes keeping us awake. And I still think that Anvil of Dawn is a better game. I don't know why I keep comparing this to Anvil of Dawn specifically. And like the money system was not very good. We kept getting money, but we didn't have any use for it. I don't like change, gamers allegedly. Yeah, that too, that happens a lot. Or it can be both, right? It can either be people being like, oh, they changed the game and I don't like it. And it can't be, it's the same as before. So, you know, the only way to get the same score or better is by making the exact same game but with much better graphics. That's usually how it goes. Anyway, I have a few criticisms. I think the game is a little bit too hard. I think leveling is too slow, which might be why the game gets hard. I think missing attacks is worse than hitting and doing little damage, but that's like a game feel kind of thing. Still, I think it's a very good game. You do get more Patrick Stewart if you look at the lore of the lands. The graphics, the cinematics are all very very charming. So, if you don't want to play this game, I think you could. I think you would enjoy it if you like dungeon crawlers like this. And you like change as long as it is a good change. To me, it doesn't even need to be good change. If you do change and it's like you tried something different and it's original, I like that kind of stuff, even if it isn't too good as well. I can appreciate the value of that. So I'm gonna give this game... The thing is, I was thirsty for dungeon crawling. I was hungry for dungeon crawling, so I'm very tempted to give this game 2 thumbs up because of that. But to be fair, the game is very annoying at times. So I'm gonna give it 1 thumbs up. It's a very solid thumbs up. I did enjoy my time with this game a lot. But it's just 1 thumbs up. It's sometimes annoying, but otherwise very high quality shit.